Greetings, Duelbots. It is I, Master Asker.
Asker?
As you can see, we have our first two competitors in the Gauntlet.
Ugh, Gauntlet.
Yes, Gauntlet. Are you going to repeat everything I say? Or are you actually going to let me finish?
Well, excuse me, princess. I've only been unconscious for God knows how long, and then wake up in a pile of dirt, surrounded by Duelbots who have a bitch of a master who is currently yelling at me for being shocked. But no, please, continue. Clearly I'm the one in the wrong here.
I shall. In this Gauntlet, the competitors will be wearing dual gazers. With this, the competitors will feel more pain than before. Or to simplify, if you get hit with, say, a burn card, the dual gazers will send an electrical reaction to your brain to make you feel as though you're being burned alive.
And thus my bitch comment becomes even more correct.
In order to make things more fair, the two competitors will have 10,000 life points. The duels will continue for 3 rounds, and if the competitors make it out alive, they get to go home. Lose and the dual gazers can simulate death, killing you instantly.
What a fair and balanced concept. I'm surprised it hasn't made into the real game. Then again, considering the whole time duels in actual tournaments, I guess it's not the dumbest thing that's ever been done.
Are you ready?
Does it make a difference?
No, you don't. Release the first competitor, Rainbow Lightning.
Present and accounted for, Master Asker. What the fuck? Why does it look like me?
Don't you notice that you're missing something?
My rune! Where's my rune?
That's right. Since you've been wearing the rune, you've got your DNA all over it. So I decided to use that to my advantage, and I made clones of you.
So I'll be fighting myself?
Yes and no. You'll be fighting a clone of you, but it's not a perfect clone. After all, DNA can't contain memories. When the clones were created, they didn't even know how to breathe, but I had experience as both a scientist and a mother. So I was able to get them into the state they're in now. They may not be robots, but they are dueling machines. However, as a result of this, their DNA could expire at any second, since they're not perfect clones. As such, if they can defeat you, they'll use their corpse's DNA forever in order to live forever. They'll use your body to make them stronger. But if they fail, they die. Plain and simple.
Well then where is the rune? You don't have it and I don't have it.
Oh, well that's a surprise.
Well then can I have it back if I win?
No. Why would I give you back your main tie to Janingugap?
Then why would I compete in this gauntlet if I'm not getting anything out of it?
Because I'm being generous enough to let you fight for your life in the first place. I can retract that kindness if you prefer.
Fine. You win.
That's nothing new. Now, on to the duel.
At least I have one secret that she doesn't know about. And I'm not going to reveal that secret unless it's absolutely necessary. Now, let's see what I've got in store for me. Oh god, this is going to be awkward. Vessel of Janingugap. I want to make one thing crystal clear before we start. You will not make it out of here alive. What makes you say that, me?
It's because I raised them in order to contain... I almost gave away the surprise. I'll let you find out for yourself. For now, let's just say the generals wield sacred power.
Sacred power? Can't have any sacred power. It's me. I know I don't have any sacred power. I'll just have to cross that bridge when I get to it. Until then, enough stalling. Let's get brawling. Duel! Since in a storm lightning always comes first, I'll start this duel and draw my opening hand. First up, I activate Crystal Tree. With this, whenever a Crystal Beast monster is sent to the spell or trap card zone, it gets a crystal counter. Next, I activate another spell card, Crystal Bonds. With it, I can now search my deck and add one Crystal Beast monster from my deck straight to my hand. I add Sapphire Pegasus from my deck to my hand. Then I have to search my deck and send a Crystal Beast to my spell or trap card zone. I select Ruby Carbuncle to go to the Spell or Trap card zone. Next I summon Crystal Beast Sapphire Pegasus. Then I use its effects, so I get to set another Crystal Beast directly from my deck. Amber Mammoth. This adds another crystal counter to my tree, but then I'll knock my tree down. And since it was sent to the graveyard with 2 crystal counters, I get to search my deck a 3rd time, and set 2 more Crystal Beast monsters to my Spell or Trap card zone, like Cobalt Eagle and Topaz Tiger. Next I activate the field spell Ancient City Rainbow Ruins. Activate. Then I activate one of Rainbow Ruins' effects. Since there are currently 4 Crystal Beast monsters in the Spell or Trap card zone, I'm allowed to draw 1 card from my deck. But I'll let you take a turn. Go ahead.
Not a bad first turn, me, but now let's see what I've got in store for me. God, there's going to be an offered duel. First, I'll summon Goblinberg in attack mode. Then I use its effect. Which normal summon I can special summon 1 level 4 or lower monster from my hand, like Chunk Synchron. Although due to its effect, Goblinberg is switched into defensive mode. But that's okay, because I'm going to tune level 3 Chunk Synchron with level 4 Goblinberg. When 2 blades meet, the blade of loyalty shall appear. Answer to me. Synchro summon. Appear now. Driven Daredevil. Daredevil, attack Pegasus. Wide slash.
I activate Rainbow Ruins' effect. Since there are 2 or more Crystal Beasts in my Spell or Trap card zone, it halves the battle damage. Then I use Sapphire Pegasus' effect to go into the Spell or Trap card zone.
I'll place 1 card face down. Your move.
My turn! I activate Rainbow Ruins' effect. With 4 or more Crystal Beasts in the Spell or Trap card zone, I draw a card. Oh, did I forget to mention that Rainbow Ruins isn't once per turn? Its individual effects are once per turn, but not the entire card itself. So I use its 5th effect. So I can special summon 1 Crystal Beast from the Spell or Trap card zone, like Ruby Carbuncle, in defense mode. Now Ruby Carbuncle's effect can activate, special summoning all possible Crystal Beast monsters to the field that are currently in the Spell or Trap card zone. Amber Mammoth, Cobalt Eagle, Topaz Tiger, and Sapphire Pegasus. And since Sapphire Pegasus was successfully summoned again, I get to use its effect again. This time I'll set Emerald Tortoise in the Spell or Trap card zone. Then I activate Crystal Release, and I'll equip it onto my Topaz Tiger. With that, Topaz gains another 800 attack points. Topaz, attack Daredevil. I activate Topaz's effect. During the damage step, when it attacks a monster, it gains 400 attack points until the end of the damage step.
Don't be too cocky now. Due to Daredevil's effect, it can't be destroyed by battle with monsters that have attack points higher than it. And after damage calculation, if this monster was attacked by a monster that had higher attack than it, then that monster is instantly destroyed. Goodbye, Topaz!
No matter, Topaz Tiger will go to the Spell or Trap card zone. Oh, and Crystal Release has another effect when it's destroyed, meaning I once again get to search my deck and set a Crystal Beast from the deck to the Spell or Trap card zone, like Amethyst Cat. I shall place 2 cards face down in the last available Spell or Trap card zones. And with that, I shall end my turn.
My move. I have 9,600 life points, but I still have 2 more duels after this. It's best to play it cautious. I put 1 monster in face-down defense position. Now, Driven Daredevil, attack Eagle!
Mammoth's effect activates. It now becomes the target of your attack.
Fine, attack Amber Mammoth instead!
Rainbow Ruins effect will have the battle damage. So there's no room in the Spell or Trap card zone, so Mammoth goes to the graveyard.
What are you so happy about? I'm winning.
That's exactly where I wanted Mammoth to go. Trap card open. Ultimate Crystal Magic. With this, when a Crystal Beast monster is destroyed by battle, I can send 7 Crystal Beast cards with different names from my hand, deck, or face up on the field to the graveyard. So I shall send Ruby Carbuncle, Cobalt Eagle, Sapphire Pegasus, Emerald Tortoise, Topaz Tiger, and Amethyst Cat from the field, as well as a second Amber Mammoth that's in my hand. All of the graveyard. Go! Crystal Fusion! Now I can special summon from the extra deck. Rainbow Over Dragon!
Ah, shit. Turn end.
It's my move. Trap card open. Rainbow Gravity. Now, since there are 7 Crystal Beast monsters in my graveyard with different names, I get to search my deck and special summon Rainbow Dragon to the field. Now activate Crystal Blessing. This lets me select 2 Crystal Beast monsters in my graveyard and set them in the spell or trap card zone. I shall set Sapphire Pegasus and Ruby Carbuncle. Up next, Rare Value. With this, since there are 2 or more face-up Crystal Beast monsters in my spell or trap card zone, you select one of them. The one you select will be sent to the graveyard. Then I get to draw 2 cards.
I select Pegasus.
As you wish. But now I get to draw 2 cards. I activate Rainbow Bridge. With it, I now get to search my deck and add a crystal spell or trap from my deck to my hand. Oh look, a second Crystal Blessing. Activate. Resetting Sapphire Pegasus and Amber Mammoth. Rainbow Dragon, attack-driven Daredevil.
Why? You'll do damage, but Daredevil will win in the end.
From my hand, I activate a quick play spell. Forbidden Chalice. This will boost your Daredevil's attack points by 400 when its effect is negated. Now go. Rainbow Refraction!
Daredevil!
Now Over Dragon. Attack the set monster. Over the rainbow.
I set monster.
I have nothing left to play, so I end my turn.
Not bad, but not good enough. I summon Battling Foxer's Shadow in attack mode. Then I activate my trap card, Copy Knight. With it, when I normal summon a level 4 or lower warrior type monster, I can special summon this card of the field with the same attribute and level as the monster that was normal summoned, but it has 0 attack and defense. It's counted as a normal monster. Not that that matters, because I now overlay Battling Boxer's Shadow with Copy Knight. Exceed Summon! Heroic Champion, Excalibur! I activate Excalibur's effect, detaching both of its Xyz materials. With it, its attack points are now doubled. And just to be safe, equip spell, Fusion Sword, Murasame Blade. With it, its attack points are increased by 800. Excalibur, attack the original Rainbow Dragon. Shock Sword, Fusion Slash.
My Rainbow Dragon.
I lay 1 card face down. Turn end.
You have no idea how badly you just fucked up. Draw. You were wondering about our sacred power? Let me show you the power. I send 3 continuous spells, Sapphire Pegasus, Ruby Carbuncle, and Amber Mammoth to the graveyard. So I can special summon from my hand, Haman, Lord of Striking Thunder!
Is that the sacred power they were talking about? Oh well, it's still weaker than my Excalibur.
I activate Over Dragon's effect. I banish one of my Amber Mammoths, so that it gains attack points equal to Amber Mammoth's attack points. Meaning its attack points are now 5,700. Over Dragon, attack Excalibur! Over the rainbow!
But that isn't...
Excalibur!
Not so fast! I activate the effect of the sit monster you destroyed so carelessly. Volcanic counter.
When I take battle damage, this card removes itself from the game.
Then there's another fire attribute monster in my graveyard, like my shadow. Then I can inflict the same amount of damage I just took to you. You take it!
Pathetic! Come on, attack directly! Cerulean Skyfire! Well, me, now that you know what an electric chair feels like, care to continue?
That electric chair is about to feel like a static shock when I activate the effect of the Battling Boxer Veil in my hand. Whenever I take battle damage, I can special summon Veil of the Field. I'll special him in defense in this case. Then I regain life points equal to the damage I just took.
Now you're just lying to yourself. Turn end.
He's right. Kind of bluffing. But if I can draw the card I need, it doesn't matter. My move! Not what I was hoping for, but I'm not complaining. Pot of Desires! I banish the top 10 cards in my deck face down. Then I get to draw 2 new cards. Okay, I can work with this. I activate Battling Boxing Spirits. I send the top card in my deck to the graveyard. Then I can target 1 Battling Boxer monster in my graveyard and special summon it to the field. Like Shadow, come forth! Then I overlay Battling Boxer Shadow with Battling Boxer Veil. Exceed summon! Let's go! Battling Boxer, lead yoke!
Getting electrocuted must have fucked you up more than we thought. Because your brain has to be fried in order to think I'm falling for this trick. What? Are you kidding me? I'm you. Don't think I don't recognize an obvious trap when I see one. It's so obvious. You got me down to less than 2,000 life points, and then you summon a monster with over 2,000 attack points. Let me guess what that face down card is. Knowing me, Spiritual Fire Art Kuranya? What the fuck?
Ask her. Is he cheating? I demand to know!
It's not cheating if your move is obvious. The only reason you think it's complex is because your brain is fried. Damn it!
That's right. Now I chain lead yoke summoning with Overdragon's effect. Now you can't chain with Kuranya because there's technically not a monster on the field right now. So it tributes itself to shuffle all cards on the field back to the deck. My Haman is one of them, but it's a small price to pay. Get rid of your last gasp.
Damn it, he's right. Lead Yoke returns to the extra deck since it's an extra deck monster. However, its Xyz materials go to the graveyard since they weren't technically on the field.
Has electricity really gone into your brains? What do you have to be laughing about? No, you're just an idiot.
What? You didn't stop plan A, you stopped plan B.
In fact, all you really did was just clear up the fields for the next round. For after I beat you, it's going to be an empty field and a clean slate. Except I'll have a monster and the next guy won't. How? Oh, just shut up and I'll show you. Activate spell card. Monster Reborn! No! He had me beat in 2 scenarios? That's right, and we all know Monster Reborn's effect. I can special summon any monster from either player's graveyard. Much as I'd love to take one of your monsters, your beat 6 can't be special summoned through Monster Reborn. So I have to sell for one of my own, like Driven Daredevil. There's no way this can be happening! I know your deck in and out! I'm you after all! Now, let's find out if there's a pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. Daredevil, attack directly! Wide slash! No! There, Asker. I made it through an entire duel at the Rainbow and didn't make a single Skittles reference. I think that's earned a get-out-of-jail-free card, don't you think?
Nice try. Round 2, now.
Well, it was worth a shot.
Master Asker, no! I can still beat him! Please!
Clearly not. Not only did you lose to him, you gave an advantage to him for the next round. If he had activated Kuranya in his turn, you would have still lost. but his field would have been wide open, and we would have started on the next duelist's turn. Meaning, we would have beaten him then and there. But no, you put yourself in front of the team, and there's no I in team. So now we have to clean up after your mess. Goodbye, Rainbow Lightning.
No. Well, Asker, looks like you just killed the rainbow. Damn it!
Yes, now move on. I have to get your next opponent ready.
As you wish. The fuck? That electric strike from Haman must have done more damage than I thought. My entire legs got locked. It's numb all over. The electric shock must have made my nerves lock up. Damn it. I hope this isn't permanent. Or worse, spreads. I have to try to get up.
Unbelievable fool. Didn't expect Rainbow to lose so easily to get set up. I knew I shouldn't have trusted Rainbow Lightning. Always the egotistical one. Trying to prove that he was always better than the other two. He probably bet he could beat James all by himself. Oh well. Can't change the past. And everything looks ready to go.
At least I can put a little weight on it.
Alright, Pegleg, get ready for your next opponent. Rav!
Well. Seems like my twin brother failed. Guess that means I win the bet. Which means I get his deck if I manage to beat you.
Brothers? We're the same person! How can there be brothers?
We're all you, Einstein. The only difference is in decks. Speaking of which, I have a brother to avenge. And I'll beat you so fast they'll call me the Master of Faster.
In that case, all three of you will end up the same way. Swiftly dismantled.
Here we go.
As previously stated,
Explain
since the
everything.
last round ended on James's turn, we'll start the duel on Rav's turn. In addition, since the duel is technically already in progress, Rav will get to draw for his turn. Begin!
You heard the lady. First up, I normally summon Red Resonator. Then I activate a monster effect from my hand, Red Warg. With it, when a Resonator monster is summoned, I can special summon it to the field. I special in defense, though its attack points are halved, but it's in defense mode, so that doesn't matter. Now I tune level 2 Red Resonator with level 6 Red Warg. The heaven and earth shall tremble before the king's might. Let the power of the one and only supreme ruler be carved into your soul. Synchro summon the Savage Soul, Scarlight, Red Dragon Archfiend.
I'll admit that's an impressive monster, but my Daredevil will kill it first with its effect.
Not if Scarlight kills it first. Scarlight's effect activates. Once per turn, it can destroy as many special summon effect monsters as possible, except for itself, that have attack points lower than Scarlight's. Then you take 500 points of damage for every monster destroyed. Absolute power flame!
Daredevil!
Now Scarlight, direct attack, Molten Crimson Flare! This will be over quickly. I lay one card face down. Your move.
Oh, God! I fucking... My turn. Hello, old friend. First, since I have no cards in my hand, I can special summon this guy to the field. Elemental Hero Bubble Man! And now Bubble Man's effect activates. Since there's no other cards on my side of the field, and I have no other cards in my hand, I get to draw another 2 cards. I summon Rose, Warrior of Revenge. Now I tune my level 4 Rose, Warrior of Revenge with my level 4 Elemental Hero Bubble Man. In a war with no end in sight, there exists one warrior who refuses to stay down. Now stand before me, Synchro Summon, Colossal Spider! And since there are 9 warrior type monsters in the graveyard, it gains 100 attack for each of them. 1 times 9 is 900. So attack points are 3,700. Colossal attack Scarlight! Colossal Fist!
Sorry, but its fist isn't big enough.
trap card open. Red Cocoon. I can equip it to a dragon-type synchro monster like Scarlight. And when it battles an opponent's monster, until the end of the damage step, all my opponent's face-up monsters have their effects negated until the end phase.
Nice looking card you got there. Be a real shame if something happened to it.
Activate MST on Red Cocoon! Damn it!
And now since Red Cocoon isn't on the field anymore, it can't equip the Scarlight Red Dragon Archfiend. Meaning that dragon is history!
Not a bad play there. Turn end. During the end phase, Red Cocoon's second effect activates when it's in the graveyard. Since Cocoon was sent to the graveyard this turn, I can target one Red Dragon Archfiend monster in my graveyard and special summon it back to the field. And Scarlight, while it's on the field and in the graveyard, counts its Red Dragon Archfiend. Return Scarlight in the main monster zone.
Well, at least due to its own effect, since my Colossal now has higher attack than it, it's not gonna get popped.
We'll see about that. My move. Well then, it seems you found my Scarlight's Achilles heel. Then I guess we'll just have to kick this duel into overdrive. I summon Chain Resonator. Then I use its effect. With it, I search my deck. Then I can special summon one Resonator monster from my deck to the field. Like Synchron Resonator. Come forth! Now I double tune Chain Resonator, Synchron Resonator, and Scarlight Red Dragon Archfiend to perform a double tuning! Together, these three monsters will call for an absolute power, destined to rule this duel. Burning Synchro Summon! Bow down and tremble in terror before Tyrant Red Dragon Archfiend! Synchron Resonator's effect activates. Since it was sent from the field to the graveyard, I can add one Resonator monster from my graveyard to my hand, except for itself. And I'll get back Chain Resonator.
Okay, so just bigger than Scarlight. What's the big deal?
Let me show you. Tyrant's effect activates, destroying all other cards in the field. Inferno Crimson Hell Tide.
Shit!
Now Tyrant, direct attack, absolute power, Inferno.
My entire body feels like it has third-degree burns. This freaking leg isn't helping matters either.
Surrender this duel, leave your deck with me, and I will let you leave like nothing ever happened.
Over your dead body will I ever give up? I cannot afford to lose. And rest assured, Asker, I will do anything to beat you.
It's your funeral. I end my turn.
My move! I summon Battling Boxer Switch Hitter, and then use its effect. When it's normal summoned, I can special summon one Battling Boxer monster from my graveyard, like Shadow. However, for the remainder of the turn, I'm not allowed to special summon any other kind of monster except Battling Boxers. So now overlay Switch Hitter and Shadow. XD Summon! Number 79, Battling Boxer, Nova Kaiser, in defense mode. I activate Nova Kaiser's effect. With it, I can target one Battling Boxer monster in my graveyard or in my hand, and equip it to this card as an Xyz material once per turn. I equip it with Battling Boxer Veil. It also gains 100 attack for every Xyz material it has, but it's in defense mode, so that doesn't matter. I'll end my turn there.
My turn. Tyrant's effect activates, destroying all other cards in the field. Inferno Crimson Hell Tide.
I thought you'd do that, which is why Nova Kaiser's effect was a backup plan. When it's destroyed by battle or by card effect, I can revive 3 Battling Boxer monsters from my graveyard to the field. One Battling Boxer for every overlay unit it had when it was destroyed.
Not bad. Despite all the pain you're in, you still managed to plan ahead. Too bad I'll only buy you one more turn, but that still earns my respect. I summon Chain Resonator, and then I use its effect, searching my deck, in order to special summon a Resonator to the field, like Flare Resonator, in defense mode. Next, since I control a level 8 or higher Synchro monster, I can special summon this monster to the field, Creation Resonator. In defense, I tribute Chain Resonator, Flare Resonator, and Creation Resonator. 3
fiend-type monsters. In order to special summon Raviel, Lord of Phantasms. Tyrant, attack switch here. Absolute power, Inferno. Raviel, attack Veil, Shimmering Scraper. And with that, I end my turn.
Raviel, Schmaviel, they all go down just the same. I summon Battling Boxer Headgear in attack mode and use the effect.
Raviel's effect activates. Since you just normal summon a monster, I can special summon one Phantasm token to my side of the field, in defense position.
With it, I can search my deck and send one Battling Boxer monster from my deck to the graveyard. I send Counterpunch to the graveyard, and then we move on from there. I overlay Shadow and Headgear to bring in a monster your brother put back in my extra deck. Battling Boxer Lead Yoke in defense mode. That I end my turn.
My move. Lead Yoke, eh? You're not fooling anybody. Your plan is to have Lead Yoke absorb Raviel and Tyrant's attacks. And then its attack will be up to 3,800. So not only can it kill my Tyrant, you can also absorb a blast from Raviel. I'm not that dumb. I lay one card face down and end my turn.
Damn it. I'm just gonna keep drawing cards until he can have something that can out my Lead Yoke. This card is a dead draw. I lose. Only the farthest thing from a dead draw. I summon the Amazonic Swordswoman in attack mode.
That's a normal summon, which means I get another token.
Then I'll activate the effect of a monster that was sent to the graveyard during your brother's duel. Through the effect of Battling Boxing Spirits, this guy got there. AD Changer. And by removing it from play, that token you just summoned has to switch to attack position. Amazonic Swordswoman, attack the Phantasm token that just moved to attack mode. Amazonic Slash!
I gotta give you this one. I may know better than anyone being you, but you sure are hard to keep down. Trap card open. Interdimensional Matter Transporter. This will banish one monster I control to the end phase. Goodbye, Tyrant.
Why activate Interdimensional Matter Transporter after I've already attacked? In fact, why banish Tyrant at all? Guess I'm gonna find out. Turn end.
During the end phase, Interdimensional Matter Transporter returns my Tyrant to the main monster zone. Now it's my turn. I normal summon Force Resonator. By the way, my Phantasm token is level 4. So I tune my level 2 Force Resonator with my level 4 Phantasm token. Synchro summon Red Wyvern.
That's why he banished Tyrant, to clear up the extra monster zone.
Wyvern, attack Lead Yoke.
I detach to save itself.
Tyrant, attack Lead Yoke.
Detach again.
Raviel, finish off Lead Yoke. Damn it. Turn end. By the way, this is your last turn, Vessel. If you can't beat me on your turn, I'll have Wyvern attack, happily take the battle damage, and have my Sacred Beast finish you off. So I ask again, care to submit? Hell no!
I activate Bearer from another dimension. With it, I can target 3 banished cards and return them to my graveyard. Let's see. I got AD Changer, Volcanic Counter, and the 10 cards I banished face down. Counter's not going to do me any help at only 500 life points. AD Changer might, though. And then I'll have to pick 2 random cards that were banished with Paw Desires. Let's see what I got. We know we got AD Changer. Rank up Magic, the 7th one? I would have been useful to draw that. Oh well. See if this is a good card. Shield Warrior, yes! Very good card. Turn end.
I don't care what you put back. I'm ending this farce. Wyvern, attack the Swordswoman.
Not so fast. I activate the effect of the Shield Warrior that was just into the graveyard by banishing it again. Amazonic Swordswoman isn't destroyed by this battle. And due to Swordswoman's effect, you're taking any battle damage I would've.
No! Damn it, I can't attack now. Otherwise my beat sticks will just kill me. I have no choice. I end my turn, but next turn you're through.
My move! This will be the day where the Tyrant dies. I activate the Warrior Returning Alive. With it, I can bring back one Warrior-type monster from my graveyard and add to my hand, like Switch Hitter. Then I'll summon him. I've already explained his effect, so I won't bore you and just use it.
Raviel Chains, giving me a Phantasm token in defense mode.
I'll bring back Headgeared. Then I overlay Switch Hitter, Swordswoman, and Headgeared. Exceed Summon! Courageous Warrior of the Cosmos. Channel your willpower within your palms and purge the stars that blind your destiny. Exceed Summon. Come on! Rank 4, number 105. Battling Boxer, Star Cestus.
Ah, so your ace monster has arrived. Too bad he can't do much now. So who's he attacking? Wyvern or the token?
I told you, this is the day where the Tyrant dies. Star Cestus, attack Tyrant, Red Dragon Archfiend.
That's foolish. Even with its effect, it can't kill me, and Tyrant is stronger.
He doesn't have to be stronger than the Tyrant, just his equal. Activate Star Cestus effect, detaching an Xyz material. With this, Star Cestus can't be destroyed by battle. Tyrant's effect is negated, and you take any damage I would've. Then, at damage calculation, I activate the effect of the Battling Boxer Counterpunch, banishing it to give Star Cestus an extra 1,000 attack points, making it equal to Tyrant. Stardust Impact!
No! Mutual destruction. Except only my monster dies.
And now that tyranny has come to an end, I'll end my turn.
How? How could this happen? I had a deadly field, and you had nothing! How did you catch me off guard?
Easy. You put too much faith into your beatsticks. You were convinced that attack points were everything. So the moment that Swordswoman arrived and introduced a backlash to your ideology, it showed how flawed your plan really was. Fact of the matter is, if you had used Tyrant's effect to nuke the field, you would have won. But I knew that you wouldn't destroy your own sacred beast. Your god, would you say? After all, I'm you. So I used that fact against you.
And my hand is nothing but Red Dragon Archfiend support, which doesn't help when Red Dragon Archfiend isn't on the field. Wait a second. Okay, I may not be able to beat you, but I can at least make 105 run out of overlay units before you get to third base. Raviel, attack 105. Shimmering Scraper.
Detaching a material. To activate effect, you take the damage and my monster's not destroyed.
I gotta think for the next guy. I lay one card face down. Turn end.
My move, activating Overlay Regen. This becomes an Xyz material to Star Cestus.
No! I couldn't even make it run out of Xyz materials correctly.
Why delay the inevitable? Star Cestus, attack Raviel. Stardust Impact, activate effect, detaching Regen. This duel is over!
Damn it!
I survived the phantom pain.
There's nothing phantom-like about your pain. We may have lost the past 2 duels, but there's one thing we succeeded in. You're down a leg and are currently suffering from 3rd-degree burns. Even if you do win, you won't make it out of here without severe repercussions to your health. Oh, you could end up like me.
Your stamina is admirable, James. I give you that much. But let's face facts here. It's 3 against 1. Sometimes it's best to know when to throw in the towel, don't you think?
Good point. You first, though. After all, you're the one losing.
You arrogant little ant! You think you have any right to talk in the position that you're in? That's it! This ends now! Move on to your next opponent!
Not gonna lie, I'm kinda bluffing. Oh, God. I'm not gonna quit. But I don't want to die. I hope I can get out of this alive.
Damn it, Rav. I should have known better. He put all his eggs in one basket, and then when the basket broke, he just stood there surprised, like he was expecting all the eggs to go back in the basket and everything would be magically better, and he would just get a do-over. What is it with these clones and not planning for the future? Calm down, Asker. There's one thing the clones have done right. He's down to 500 life points, and I saved the best clone for last. Alright, Introducing your final opponent, Armoriah.
Well, well, well. Given the state that you're in now, my brothers have put you through utter hell. And yet still wasn't enough. But don't worry, I assure you, this will be your last stand. You cannot beat 3 against 1. My brother left everything a disaster. Sure, he has a beat stick on the field, but you got a monster who could just negate everything and make me take all the damage? No. This field's a disaster. Dark hole. Damn you! Though there is one good thing my brother left me. It was this face down card. So I can destroy it. Red screen. Special summon Card Breaker. Then, since I haven't normal summoned yet, I'll tribute Card Breaker. To normal summon the Dark Summoning Beast. Then I activate the Dark Summoning Beast's effect. It tributes itself. Then I can special summon one Sacred Beast from my deck, ignoring its summoning conditions. I special summon from the deck Uriah, Lord of Searing Flames. Uriah gains 1,000 attack for every continuous trap in the graveyard. Red screen's a continuous trap, so it has 1,000 attack points. And that's just enough to finish you off. Too bad by using Dark Summoning Beast's effect, I don't get a battle phase. So I'll lay one card face down. Your move. Draw! God or no God, 1,000 attack points, I could run that thing over with an Aqua Snake. Perhaps. But what if I do this? Needlebug Nest. I send the top 5 cards of my deck to the graveyard. Let's see. Zone of the Spirit. Rise to Full Height. Fiendish Chain. Imperial Custom. And Crystal Conclave. 4 of those cards are continuous trap cards, so Uriah has 5,000 attack points. 5,000 attack points? Jeez. Good thing I got me to activate the trap card before I summoned a monster. Son of a bitch. I'll put one monster in face down defense position. Turn end. Not bad. But not good enough. Activate field spell. Fallen Paradise. With this, the Sacred Beasts can't be targeted or destroyed by your card effects. But that's not all. Since I control Uriah, I draw 2 cards. I set a monster. Uriah, attack a set monster. Hyper Blaze. You attack Big Bandages. Once per turn, it can't be destroyed by battle. Wake me when there's a threat. I lay 3 cards face down the field. Your move. My move. Damn it. All I can do is play defensive. If I don't, with only 500 life points left, I'll be wiped out. So I need to get 4,000 points of damage in one strike, or that's it. I put one monster in face down defense position. Your move. That's all I can do. Fallen Paradise. Draw 2. I summon Elemental Hero Prisma. Now Prisma's got a very handy effect. At the mere cost of revealing to you a fusion monster in my extra deck, I can send one of its materials to the graveyard, and then Prisma gains that monster's name. What monster will I show? Armatile. The Chaos Phantom? Now I get to search my deck and send to the graveyard Haman, Lord of Striking Thunder. Now, Prisma's counted as Haman. But I'm not done yet. I know Flip Summon, Phantom of Chaos. And Phantom of Chaos has a special effect. With it, I banish a monster in my graveyard, Raviel, Lord of Phantasms, and then Phantom of Chaos gains that monster's effect, attack points, and name. So now Phantom of Chaos is Phantasm of Chaos. But I'm not done there. I know Banish Uriah, Phantom of Chaos, who's acting as Raviel, and Elemental Hero Prisma, who's acting as Haman. Chaotic Combination, Fusion Summon, Armatile, the Chaos Phantasm. The best part is, I'm still not done. pot of acquisitiveness. With it, I can now target 3 banished monsters, Uriah, Phantom of Chaos, and Elemental Hero Prisma, and return all 3 back to the deck. Then I get to draw 1 card. But wait, I'm still not done. Dark Summoning Beast has an effect from the graveyard, banishing it. Once again, I can search my deck, and add from my deck to my hand, Uriah, Haman, or Raphael. I choose Uriah. But wait, there's still more. Metal Reflect Slime. This trap card is supposed to summon as an effect Aqua-type monster with no attack, but 3,000 defense. And its effect becomes, this monster cannot declare an attack. Also, it's level 10. I activate Astral Barrier. With it, as long as I control a monster, any attacks to it become a direct attack, which is a great combo with Spirit Barrier. With this, as long as I control a monster, I don't take any battle damage. But that great combination is useless, because I'm sending all 3 to the graveyard. Welcome back, Uriah, Lord of Searing Flames. It's back! With 3 more continuous traps in the graveyard, its attack is 8,000. Uriah, attack big bandages. Hyper Blaze. Remember, once per turn, bandages can't be destroyed by battle. Armatile attacks, but first its effect. Illusion of Hollow Agony. With it, its attack is boosted to 10,000. Wipe out big bandages. Go. Transmigration Wave. I lay 1 card face down. Your turn. Damn, that Armatile is strong. Even when I didn't take any damage, it still knocked me down. I might actually die here. But I can't give in that easily. Had to stand. Okay, so I can't stand. Doesn't mean I can't still fight back. My move. I summon Battling Boxer Rabbit Puncher. Then I flip summon Rib Gardener. Then I overlay Rabbit Puncher and Rib Gardener to Xyz summon a new monster. Say hello to number 71, Rebarian Shark, in defense mode. I activate Rebarian Shark's effect. I can target 1 number monster in my graveyard, like 105, and special summon it to the field. I special summon 105 in attack mode. Then the Xyz material from Rebarian Shark is transferred over to the number monster I just summoned. I select the Xyz material Rib Gardener to be transferred. I end my turn. My move. Fallen Paradise. I draw 2 more cards. I know what you're trying to do. You run 2 of the 7th ones, maybe? And then you're going to put that back on the top of the deck using Rebarian Shark's effect? No. Trap card open. Soul Drain. At the cost of 1,000 life points, all monster effects in the graveyard are negated. Uriah, attack Rebarian Shark. Hyper Blaze. Damn it. I'd love to take out your 105, but its effect could be a problem to my Armatile. So, I think it's about time we wrap this up. I now lay 4 cards, face down, on the field. Your turn. It's my turn. Before you draw, it's trap card time. First, Breakthrough Skill. 105's effect is now negated. The Light of Intervention, so there's no face-down defense position. And just for good measure, Final Attack Orders. All face-up monsters on the field switch to attack position. Then I chain Battle Mania. All your monsters are forced to attack. This can't be. I can't win. I'm dead.
Finally, you see reason. Now just put your hand on your duel disc and surrender.
This duel is over. You cannot beat 3 people at once. It is impossible.
According to the Gazer, he's still alive, though barely. I guess his body decided enough was enough and knocked him out. Very well then, we'll count down from 10. And if he doesn't get up by 0, we'll count it as a surrender. 10, 9, 8, 7.
Can't win. It's impossible. Even if I draw a monster,
He'll just activate Rise to full height to make me attack Uriah. Battle phase will be over, so I won't be able to attack after that. There's no point in me even getting up. I have no hand. My body's in agony. I've lost, and I've just got to admit it. I'd do anything just to live.
5? What's this? Someone's hacking into my dual gazer!
Oh my gosh. Are you really just gonna lay there? Or are you going to get up and win this duel?
Huh?
I can see that you're in a tight situation. Well, I wish to offer you my help to help you win this duel. But I want to ask for a favor in exchange,
How can you help me?
4!
Very simple. I have a card in my possession that can help you in this type of scenario, and I'm willing to let you use it so you can win the duel. In addition, I've even hacked your duel disc to make sure that you draw it.
You want me to cheat?
3!
Look at it this way. It's either you cheat to win, or you lose and die. What do you say?
2! Huh? The hacker vanished. I'll have to look more into this later. I'm about to win after all. 1! What? Impossible! He was near comatose just a second ago, and now he's standing up like nothing happened? Damn it! James, what the hell did that hacker do to get you to stand up like it's nothing?
He offered me a motivation to keep on living, and I used that motivation to stand back up. However, that motivation came at a cost. And I accepted it. Activate rank up magic! Numeron Force!
This evolved star sets this into a Chaos Xyz monster. Chaos Xyz Evolution! Courageous brawler of the stars. Channel the power of chaos from within your soul. Obliterate all who oppose our will and might. Chaos Xyz Evolution! Awaken Avatar of my soul! Rank 5, Chaos number 105. Battling Boxer, Comet Cestus! All other cards, other than the monster that was Xyz summoned in Numeron Force itself, now lose their effect. Numeron Fall! No! My perfect field! But there's still one more thing. Ask her. You said you couldn't find Jin. Well, I know exactly where he is.
You!
O warrior who embodies chaos, this is the origin of my dearest wish. Gather the power of the void itself, the power to slay even a god. Vicious evolution. Rise from the abyss.
Chaos Xyz, Bury in Hope. And since Bury in Hope wasn't on the field when Numeron Force activated, it's unaffected by it. Bury in Hope, and next, attack Armatile. Chaos Crucifixion. Impossible!
Damn it!
Thank God it's all finally over.
Not quite. You